Hello and welcome to my channel. Today's video is about how I can help you to access social care services. I am a life coach. My name is Yolanda Garcia and I have a background of a licensed social worker. Social care services provide, manage, and evaluate social care for you and your family. Searching for social care can be so difficult. And the reason why is because it could range from healthcare to public health safety. Social care can only be worked out by you knowing the agency or the organizations that could provide you with the services that you need. But you have to know the difference of their policies and procedures because each organization has its own policies and procedures, and a lot of times it goes into great detail. I noticed that the families that I work with, I noticed that the families have difficulty with finding access to the benefits that they need or the medical assistance, and because of the families often find themselves not understanding how the services work, their families either end up in a hospital or in a nursing home because they haven't figured out how the services work. So I have worked with families and navigated the social care system for over 15 years, whether it's for older adults, whether it's with families with their children, young adults, or families with children with special needs. Our goal is to make sure that they all have the adequate level of care and support that they need. I have worked with the community care program, CCP, providing older adults with emergency home response, Meals on Wheels, adult daycare services, homemaker services, and a lot of those services are you call into the city, and they go and they arrange within 5 days a case manager to come out and assess that person, and then they set in the services that that person is requesting. Within a week or two, they should be getting their services once they're assessed. I've worked with the connection of abused women with their children, which was before called Chicago Abused Women Coalition, but in 2008 they changed their name. And I was able to help 167 mothers get their kids back from foster care. And that was a challenge because a lot of the families I had to either go to court with, or they have issues with getting shelter home assistance, or they needed emergency hospitalization, or different entities came into that process. I also work with Mujeres Latinas en Acción, Latin Women in Action, where I provided families with services including providing them with immigration status or domestic violence assistance, and many other agencies that I helped within the community. And in order for me to assist with providing social care and addressing a client's needs, I would have to know what location that they're in, so that way I can provide the services that they need within that community. And if they needed eligibility for something and they were denied, I would be able to appeal that service, right? And we can go and look into the community and find out whether they are eligible for any other services within their community. I would also be able to help the families understand their eligibility by teaching them the process of how the social work services work, assisting them with filling out forms, applications, and preparing them for changes that may be successful, right? I will also guide them to overcome any barriers that they might be facing with social care systems. And if they had a conflict or address any of the concerns, I would be able to offer my professional life coach advice with my background of a licensed social worker, and I will be able to work closely with other professionals and specialists to provide them with the services and quality services that they need. I would provide education to the families and identify the social cares that they think that they need, because we don't know, or I don't know what it is they need. Only they know what it is they need, right? So they would talk about what it is that they think that they can address, right? And I would help them to understand how much of the services might be cost, right? And help them make the decision as to if they need to look into more services than what they think that they need. And by doing that, I would have to look at their area and ask them, okay, so what zip code do you live in? Because a lot of the services are designated and allocated with funding from the state within that area. And if that area has enough funding, then they allocate those fundings to the services that the people need within that community. I asked the client if they would like to process what it is that they need, right? And if the client is able to care for them properly, like taking a bath, fixing their meals, dressing themselves, and doing certain things, that we would process their assess their needs, so that way we can address their difficulties, right? Our goal, or my goal, is to help the client understand the social care system by finding reliable and worthy solutions that cater to each family's unique needs. The conversation will cover the eligibility and what they think that they need, and get the services from the state according to their means test, right? We'll see what the service state will provide them with their services. And I offer the client a 15-minute consultation where I can explain how the services work, and the client in the client's area, and answer any immediate questions that they might have. And I will assess them and explain what would they need to do first, right? And give them an option to continue with a service fee. If you're interested in the services that I am rendering for people, please email me at the link below and leave a comment, and click on the button subscribe, and share this video with your family and friends so they can learn how it is to process, how to get the services they need within their community. And thank you, and may God bless you.